Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first playthrough of Life is Strange Reunion. I'm super excited to get into this here on YouTube. All of this was recorded on Twitch, and the first live stream, as well as this first episode, were also sponsored by Square Enix. So thank you very much to them for reaching out and sponsoring me and working with me again on Life is Strange. Huge honour. As such, if you do want to pick up the game yourself, there is a link in the description and the pinned comment. If you click that link and purchase Life is Strange Reunion before May 5th, you get access to the classic Max and Chloe outfits in the game for absolutely nothing extra. I'm super excited to get into this. This is all taken from a Twitch live stream that I did, and right now, when this video goes up, I'll be in the middle of doing another stream on the game where I'm playing it until I finish it. So if you do want to come and hang out, link to the Twitch is also in the description. Either way, we're going to roll the live stream, and every episode after this that I release is just going to be taken from the live stream, chopped down into a couple hour chunks so you can digest it all and watch the playthrough as slowly or as quickly as you like. But we're going to get right into it. Thank you all very, very much for watching, for the support the last few months. I really cannot thank you enough. I am so excited for you to see this playthrough in full. So without any further ado, let's get right into Life is Strange Reunion. Enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Life is Strange Reunion. I bet that's the most interesting intro you get for this game ever. Folks, welcome to the channel. This is a very, very special moment, both for people watching this as it's recorded live on Twitch, as well as on the YouTube upload for the playthrough, because this is, for the first time ever in the series, my full blind playthrough of the game. The only times I've ever played this game blind straight away for content was the ending of Life is Strange 2 and the Wavelengths DLC for True Colours. Every other time it's been second playthrough. But this time around I was considering playthroughing my blind playthrough live, just because it was the final game of Max and Chloe, which we're going to introduce now. But I should lead with saying the thing that really clinched it was Square Enix reached out and asked if they wanted me to if I wanted them, to sponsor this playthrough, and I happily agreed. So this stream and YouTube video is sponsored by Square Enix. Thank you so much to them for that. It is genuinely insane to be able to say that. They gave me a review copy of the game, but in case you're worried at all about investment, I have my own copy, and even this absolutely beautiful collector's edition. I cannot wait. I have been itching to get into this game and play. I know nothing other than, as a preface, if you don't already know, the preview section that I played last month. So I've played a chunk of the game already, but I know nothing else beyond that. So we are going to get through this live on Twitch. We're going to play the whole game, and on YouTube there'll be several parts. My plan for the YouTube uploads is there probably will be no outro and intro for ending and starting new parts. I want it to flow through seamlessly, so there'll only be this intro here. Then after that, it'll just be natural, ending an episode, starting another one. I'm so excited. I'm genuinely, I'm insanely excited. This is a series I have loved for a decade now, and the fact that we're at the final game of Max and Chloe is just a bit insane to me. So I don't want to waste any more time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get straight into this. Let's begin Life is Strange Reunion.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy.
I'm so nervous.
But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The
remaster does look a good bit better.
Me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger
Yeah, I
body.
wonder how much of that's going to be
I
used.
also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost.
I really like Rihanna's portrayal of Chloe in this. It sounds like a really good mesh of them as Chloe in Before the Storm and of Ashley Birch.
I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice.
And are you going to ask me what choice I
Save
made?
Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay.
Here we go.
After
Oh no!
everything
Oh
that
no! Oh,
happened,
I guess we'll make it
I
later.
didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography.
As you should.
Career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University. At the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff. Like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy.
My boy,
a nerdy
love Moses.
astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night
Ooh,
of
some Chloe
stargazing,
narrating for double exposure.
Max found
Interesting.
Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned.
I love the soundtrack of
Safi's
these
death
games,
bringing
man.
back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Double
Shifting
exposure
back
was
and
good,
forth
man. I
between
stand
the two
by it, you know?
timelines.
It's
Max's
had a lot of flack in the
investigation
last couple of
uncovered
years,
many
but
secrets of Caledon
I think
that
the only
clues
real
didn't
downside of
add
it
up.
was that Chloe obviously was
Until I
missing for a big
discovered
part of it, for
I
all of it.
was not
But it
the
was just how the
only
narrative
one
ended at the
with
end
powers.
was my only real dislike of it. I
Safi
really
was a
liked the vibe of this game.
shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that
Yeah.
she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power. Her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes.
Which I
Torn
loved,
between
by the
two
way. That was a really good
terrible
choice,
options.
narratively.
I chose a third way.
That she just saw the storm and went,
Inside
I'm
the
not doing this again, and
storm,
yeeted the gun.
fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one.
Indeed you did.
Saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
Remember that she did that.
An
She
action
merged the
that had
timelines.
Significant repercussions. Safi herself, she left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment
Oh.
I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been
Sorry,
through,
that you're dropping that in this
I
video
won't
that it's
run
starting to
from
come
it
back?
anymore.
Interesting. So what, going into this game, she already knows she can rewind time again? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so would you like to decide choices that were made previous to this story? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. So it is just these 5 things. Interesting, because I did wonder, honestly, if more of the choices in Double Exposure would matter. Things like, you know, Vin running for president, or, you know, Yasmin still being on the board in the university. It seems like they're probably going to course correct and just, like, canonize some of those things for the sake of focusing on the bigger choices, I guess. I don't know. But I can see with my camera that you guys can't see the last choice, but we will go through them. It should zoom in on them anyway. Yeah, here we go. So, Amanda, first off, did you romance Amanda, or were you friends with her? I romanced her, because in lack of Chloe Price, she is the best romance I think I've ever seen in Life is Strange. I love that date scene. Stand by it. Chloe Price herself survived Arcadia Bay. Like hell would I let her die, because we romanced her. Easy. Come on, come on. I'm going to jump to Vin Lang, because I did not romance him. I've always thought that option was very strange, because he was a suspect of Safi's death for ages. It always felt a bit odd, that. But Safi, I have still in my head bounced between these 2 choices since Double Exposure came out. Do you support Safi, or do you reject her? When I first played the game, I rejected her. Most recently played it again with my mum, ironically, who had a go of it, and she did the same thing. I still wonder if maybe I should support her. Like, I do wonder, but the way she was talking about what she wants to do, I just didn't like it. It just felt a bit sinister. I didn't love it. So I'm going to stick with rejecting Safi. I'm going to stick with it. I don't know if that's the right choice, but I guess we'll find out. Because, as we know in this game, or if you don't know, obviously this being the final one, there's going to be quite a lot of different endings, supposedly. And choices throughout the game are going to impact that. I have no idea if pre-existing choices impact it, or whether it's just ones in the game, but I guess we'll see. I assume it's more ones you make during the game. But yeah, so we romanced Amanda, Chloe survived Arcadia Bay, we romanced Chloe, rejected Safi, and we were just friends with Vin. Are you happy with your choices? These cannot be changed. I am more than happy. I am more than happy. I'm so fascinated to know if Amanda is romanceable in this. I won't be romancing in this playthrough, but I would love to know. I would love to know. Guess we'll see. Look who we're starting with. Oh, okay. We're not starting with Max. Again, I said this. I've played a chunk of the game, but it was not the start of it. I didn't know how the game started. I will make it clear when we get to the bit that I have played already, because I'm not going to lie about that. I'll pretend.
Get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe.
It's her. Oh, I should not have Twitch alerts on. I am so sorry, but thank you very much for the sub, Ellie.
The van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
I'm never gonna stop saying it. I genuinely really love how Rihanna's playing Chloe this time around. It's not like I didn't like how they played her before, but just something feels like a really good amalgamation of just everything Chloe is until now. I really love it.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee. Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck!
Okay. Negotiate, lie, threaten. Ooh, I don't know. Threaten feels a bit... Let's negotiate.
Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars Ulrich bitch right now. Give me just 20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now or never.
Come on, we know those barflies aren't going anywhere. Just prorate the 20 minutes out of our cut, all right?
I'm taking 30 minutes. You're already 10 over.
Damn it. There goes my new toothbrush money.
How expensive is your toothbrush, Chloe? Well, that looks like it would hurt. Wakes up splintered in wood. Then again, maybe it's a firm table. Sorry, I should be more worried about Chloe than the table, shouldn't I? Never mind. Now, those are the Blackwell bathroom sinks and mirrors, aren't they? But it's only that wall. Shake it off.
It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
Okay. Is that not Max's fireplace? Ooh, okay. Weird. Now I wonder... We have a journal. Okay. There is a part of me that just kind of wants to read through these. I kind of... Oh. Wait, what? Ooh, unknown number. This place again. This girl again. What is this? Oh, wait, unknown number and alive Chloe are the two contacts. So that's a we're alive Chloe, I guess. What is this? How do I unsubscribe? What the hell? Why is my name alive Chloe? Hey, E.E. Cummings, find the caps lock. Are you all on the same path? Meet you at the top. Where am I? Dead Chloe. Oh, great, there's two of her. Oh, geez, okay. So there's alive Chloe, dead Chloe, and someone else. I kind of want to read the journal a little bit real quick and just see what's going on, because I like reading these things, so let's have a little look through. Okay, journal, it's been a minute. It's not that I forgot about you before, it's just I thought the part of my life where I needed you was over, but I was wrong. I had a nightmare last night. Maybe that's not so surprising. This much time on the road would turn anyone's neurons into blueberry slushy. Besides, I'm what they call a lucid dreamer, which is a sciencey way of saying that my brain is a kaleidoscope of fucked up shit. Fair. But this one was different. It felt like a full-on dead-ass experience, and even though I didn't understand it, I still felt like I was fully present and aware of everything. I was at the lighthouse in Arcadia Bay. It felt like Max was there, but I didn't see her anywhere. There was other stuff around that didn't make sense. The trail, the benches, hell, the sky felt off. But that wasn't the only thing. I had this pressing feeling the whole time that everything in my life had changed. Centered around Arcadia Bay and the storm, somehow it was much, much worse than reality. That's dreams, right? Doesn't pay to obsess over them, no matter how real they feel. That's why I've dragged your old ass out again so I can shovel this weirdness into you and forget about it. Meanwhile, another gig to prep for, another crisis to solve. Did you know athlete's foot can spread to much worse areas than just feet? My bassist sure does now. I didn't know that. Another down the road piece. I like the little sketches in it, by the way. I love those. First week of tour, holy shit, it feels good. After all the scheduling, planning, coordinating, booking, rebooking, deep van cleaning, it's here, it's happening. The first 3 gigs have been a mixed bag. We kicked off at a hipster venue in Seattle, the Sewing Circle. I had high hopes, which the good people of Seattle were quick to demolish with their phones out and $15 IPAs in hand. 2 IPAs say that place will be owned by Live Nation in a year. So it's Drugstore Makeup, the band, right? Which are in the Life is Strange comics, which is a really cool nod. Next was a little rural spot called the Chop Shop. Was shitting bricks about this one, but it actually kicked ass. I don't think the crowd heard a single lyric, but they were there to get down, and the girls fed off their energy like crazy. They were halfway through Crotch Rot when Izzy gave me a grin from the stage like, can you believe this shit? I mean, can you often hear the lyrics in a lot of gigs like that? I never can. Maybe that's just me. Little drink of Max in the corner. Last night's show in Salt Lake City started off well enough. Plenty of punks in the SLC who are prime drugstore converts. Nearly sold out of bootlegs before the show even started. Always a great sign. But somewhere around mid-set, the vibe turned sour. Someone started throwing shit at the stage, then security jumped in, people started throwing shit at them. Younger Chloe would have been all about it, but respectable manager Chloe had to grab the mic and tell everyone to calm the fuck down or the band would be forced to leave. She's matured, guys. She's matured. Best of all, in the week since tour started, I haven't had one of those horrible, maybe I kicked it like a bad cold. I still think about Max all the time, but that's normal. As I always suspected, it seems the best cure for anything is loud music and headbanging. Okay. So, she's not had a vision in a little bit. This is the first time in over a week that it's happened.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Is that me in high school? I never talked like that, did I?
Yes, you did. Oh, and you started a whole generation of people saying hella. And we love you for it, Chloe. We love you for it.
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
A gun?
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
Oh. Okay. I did think maybe from the trailers the unknown number could be Safi.
The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
Oh, Polaroid camera. Is it?
I'm
Is it?
so glad you're my partner in
It's this
crime.
camera.
As long as you're
How does the
my partner
Polaroid
in
look?
crime.
Oh, it didn't. It did not work at all. Actually, no, it kind of did. You could see Life is Strange Reunion's logo on there, but everything else is overexposed. Or should I say, double exposed? Sorry, let's keep going.
Max is always on my mind.
As she should be.
Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
Saying nothing. Oh, the gravestone.
Does every daughter
I'm gonna
have
move the camera
nightmares that
before I
she
break
killed her
it.
Mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me?
Chloe E. Chloe Elizabeth Price. I wonder how many people actually know it's a middle name or remember it. Or is it just me that keeps useless information like that stored in their head? So here we are at the Overlook. I know that corpse on the ground. That's original Chloe. Oh, I'm intrigued to see what, like, OG Chloe looks like within, like, double exposure reunion engine.
A version of me. If Max didn't rewind to save me.
Oh, but current Chloe doesn't look like old
She's
Chloe.
not
Shut
me.
up. Look at her.
But she's a part of me. The question is, how much?
Oh, she looks so good. Is that as well the exact same position her body was in the bathroom? I think it is. Attention to detail, man. And the lighthouse. Is that Max?
Max?
Yeah, it is. She's just taking a picture. Okay. Alright, well, that's a bit creepy. Is she even looking through the viewfinder? Ooh. So I was right. I think unknown number on the phone was Safi. Because we have a live Chloe, we have dead Chloe, and we have Safi. Are we going to talk? No? Just going to stare longingly at her? That's fine. Most of us do. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Wait.
Max, no!
Oh, that was cool. I liked that transition. That was sick. Oh, she didn't break the table. She pushed it back. That's a sturdy
There's
table.
one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going
Because
on
she's mad at you for walking out on her, Chloe, you silly woman. Why'd you do that?
Just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking
That
to
wasn't
a
there
wolf,
before.
Or did the septum
Ooh.
get into your brain?
Oh, okay. Vision's so powerful they're affecting the real world. Oh, achievement unlocked already? That was fast. Play as Chloe for the first time. Well, I wonder who I'm about to play as next then. The mind boggles. OBS was freaking out then for a second, but I think we're good. Oh. I'm just so excited about a whole new game with new songs that I don't know. Oh. Like, there's one in particular by Girl in Red, I think, that's on the soundtrack that I saw people freaking out over, like, oh my god, this song's in the game. I don't know what it is, and I intentionally didn't listen to it after seeing people freaking out over it, because I feel like these songs work better when you kind of hear them with the game, if you don't already know them. But of course, from what we know, I believe there will be some songs in this anyway, that we have heard before from original games, and that's all I will say there, if you don't already know.
Wow.
That's my girl, Max Caulfield.
Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back.
She says it like she's going like for a big long walk to get it.
Trip. 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont.
Okay. Her bag! I have that bag. It's on the floor right over there.
All this.
She changed the pins though.
Dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back.
Max, you can't go changing the pins on your bag. I'm gonna have to hunt them down to do the cosplay. That's not fair.
It was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
She should. Seems about right.
My most trusted companion.
Damn right. Okay, so what am I looking for? Journal!
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice.
Ooh! That's a different
Sometimes I
journal.
even follow it myself. After
like
last
it.
year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Checks out. There's gotta be a replica of that at some point, right? Sorry, I'm already in like replica and cosplay brain. That's just gonna happen a lot. Okay, well, we'll have a look at the journal quick as well here. I think I read this when I previewed, but let's have a little look and remind myself and show everyone. I'm always intimidated when I'm starting a new journal. Feels like I'm supposed to be making some sort of grand statement, especially since I haven't had much to say since the storm that changed everything last year. Well, that's somewhere to start. Last year, it felt like everything was falling apart when my friend Safi died. Then I found a world where Safi wasn't dead and a new ability to jump between realities. And then everything really did fall apart until Safi and I managed to put it back together. Chloe texted me after the storm. I wanted to write her back so many times, but I just couldn't find the words. I still can't. So if we can jump on, I don't want to spoil too much here, but
I should. Once I somehow figure out what to say.
so yeah, Chloe sent this text at the end of Double Exposure. Yo, Max, I get it if I'm the last person you wants to hear from. Saw on the news about the storm and hope you're alright. And Max just didn't respond. So Max has been thinking about replying, but still hasn't. I think this journal's my attempt to find the words. Maybe when I do, I'll be able to write her back, and who knows. In some ways, there's very little to report. Same place, same house, same life. After so many years of endlessly moving around, one adventure to the next, I suddenly found myself, I don't know, cocooned. But in other ways, I've been going through a bit of a metamorphosis. I've gone to the wrong tab. When Yasmin asked me to teach full-time, I was shocked. I thought she was joking. But after attending a few of my workshops, she was confident I could do it. I hope we see a workshop this game. I really do. And here's the second shock. It looks like she was right. I love teaching. I care about my students and being the kind of teacher who nurtures them in a way mine never did, to put it mildly. Jefferson. Maybe that's enough. For now, it definitely is. But for how long? It's not that I feel stuck exactly, but is this what I've been building towards all this time? Am I ready to commit to this place, to this version of me? Maybe that's why I said yes to my agent Hazel. Holy crap, I have an agent now. Suggested I spend the weekend in New York. Maybe I can get my on-the-road fix while still putting down some roots. But then she sent me some interview questions in advance and where do you get your inspiration from? Is it too weird to say that I'm inspired by death? Not inspired exactly, driven by death or defined by it? What the hell would someone say to that? Sorry about your weird life. Stop crying on my notes. Actually, this is a reporter, so the next question would be, then why is your work so much less depressing lately? No urban landscapes, no rusted rebar, you're even getting into portraiture. And yeah, I guess Caledon has been good for me. It feels alive in a way that doesn't hurt anymore. I'd already broken into every derelict building and bowling alley last year, evidenced by Neb right underneath us. So this year I just kind of learned how to live with the living again. This is why I don't do interviews. There is a part of me that kind of wants to look through the texts. I kind of want to see what we have here. Now, are all, some of these old? Because some of these might be from double exposure, but I mean, it's been what? Like 3 months, 6 months? They said it was last year, so I don't know how long it's been since the game, since the last one. I think between 3 to 6 months. Tony said he might make it for Thanksgiving. Labor Day is a no-go. Yeah, Moses' partner was like notorious with not showing up when he was supposed to. I still don't think he's met Max and Safi. Both busy, don't mind waiting for holidays. When he says he can come, then he cancels. Yeah. Means totally resurrect. No, you hated every minute of our Machine Angel marathon, but it means a lot. You wanted to cheer me up. We have for today, faculty meeting. Bring marshmallows. Want to cancel? Why would I? Because I'm guessing you still haven't packed for your trip. Okay, yeah. So they were having a trip. See you at 2. So not get much testing done this time. You're back in town tomorrow, sometime in the evening. If this is a surprise birthday thing, I would love to opt out. All right, your birthday was yesterday. Sorry, slipped my mind. It's been a crazy weekend. There's a lot happening, like a lot. Focus on your trip. I'll fill you in when you get back. Right, because yeah, Max's birthday is September 21st. So today's the 22nd. Oh, hello. Safi texts. Hey, how's the road? Where even are you? Safi, you haven't answered my calls or texts. I miss you. Let me know you're okay, please. Stop texting me. You told me where you stood before on the Overlook. You weren't there for me then. No need to pretend you are now. Did I make the right choice? I don't know. That's not fair. I still care about you. Just call me back. Safi, you there? Just hope you're okay. That's all. Call me. Vin, do I care that much at the minute? Let's see. I'm going to have back to school night at the Turtle. Classic case of jitters. Step 1, take a deep breath. Thought you Cosmo. Meet me at the bar for step 2. It was good to see you tonight. Remember what I said. Fake it till you make it. Students are so excited to learn from a famous photographer. And once they meet you, you'll be excited to learn from you. Don't stress. I'm going to kill Owen. You got a snooty because he didn't understand the neuroplasticity of large language models. So yeah, they're just chatting like friends. I'm more interested in like the characters I care more about at the moment. I might read over some more of these later because I don't want to spend ages front-loading it, but I've got to read what's happened with Amanda. That's what I have to know, because I need to see if there's any hints of the romance. Please. How was class today? It was great. We found a handful of squirrels and some finches. I thought I saw a hermit thrush, but it flew away before I got right to my page. I got to the right page in my field guide. Love it. Turtle's having a movie night tomorrow and a spooky autumnal family-friendly film. Any thoughts? Let me bring over my DVD binders. I have a bunch of options. Wait, family-friendly. I don't know if I have anything. That's what Vin said. It was good seeing you tonight. Great seeing you too. If you ever want to do a family-unfriendly night, I'm happy to lend my film collection. Just checking in how you're doing. Not bad. Heading out for a date with a girl in Brattleboro who has a pet parrot. Are you sure she wasn't a pirate in disguise? Hold on, she's asking if I have any pieces of 8. I assume that's a new kind of indica edible. I don't know what indica means, but that's just my language lacking. Parrot was way too loud, and Pirate Girl is still working things out with her ex, so that's out. Why are the cute ones always emotionally unavailable? You tell me. I guess I deserve that. Good. You don't, and I'm sorry. It's just you and I get along so well. Sometimes I wonder why we broke up. Oh my god, is she going to be a romance option? Oh, like, again, I can't stress this enough. We're going to be full price. I'm Pricefield till I die. But I cannot stress enough how much I like Max and Amanda together as a second. So I will be exploring that if they give us an option. And it will break my heart if they offer that to us in this playthrough and I have to turn her down. Oh my god. I know, I'm sorry we weren't quite right for each other, but you're still one of my favourite people in Lakeport, and I'm really glad that we're friends, assuming you still want to be friends. Say no more, and same to you. I don't know. That could go somewhere. You're free this Friday. I was talking to my new bartender about what we could do to help Lakeport after the storm, and long story short, we're having an open mic tonight. I'm going to do stand-up. This Friday, sorry I can't come. My agent set up a couple of gallery shows in NYC, and I have to leave right after my class, so that's where she's been this weekend. It's amazing, congratulations. Might have a stop by the Turtle tonight. I have to choose a couple of prints to bring with me. Love a second opinion. I'll have a free drink waiting at the bar for the almost birthday girl. Wow. And then there's messages with her agent. I'm not going to read all these, like I said. We're going to keep going. Ooh, collectibles. Vermont Fall Sunset. Right. Cool.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like
Yeah, that hat does... I just haven't even seen it on you, but that is not going to suit you, Max. It just isn't. Inspect. Can I put it on, just for a laugh? No, okay. I don't think it would suit her anyway. Student essays.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating.
Huh. I use a 24mm prime lens f/2.8 with a mid-afternoon overcast conditions and unlimited buds. My intention was to capture the malevolence of the subject, particularly in the eyes, in which I use point lighting to accumulate the inherent sinister qualities. Really brought the subject to life.
Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
I love that Max is like full-on teaching now. I just really hope we get to see it. I really want to see her in action. What have we got? Organized portfolio.
My manager
Ooh.
Hazel is always looking out for me.
That's a cool shot. Could be a good one for Long Vista Monthly, but they pay shit.
And sometimes I want to kill her.
Wow, that's not very nice. What's wrong with the photo of Moses? He's a good-looking dude. Magnifique. Hazel. Actually, that's a point. Yeah, I can't remember if Moses... Because Moses has like a little grey streak in his hair based on one of the traits in Double Exposure with Alderman. I wonder what happens to details like those. Then again, the timelines merging means that maybe some things they can just canonize certain choices, like, as I said earlier, you know, whether Yasmin's the board leader or whatever it is. Even though the ending of the game gave you those options. Wait, that's where Boatgate happens! That's the pier! That's where Boatgate's gonna happen! Sorry, I mentioned this before the playthrough actually started, but, like, if you're not already in the community, there's a bit of a debate right now because, like, we've seen little hints of Max and Chloe on a canoe out at sea, and it's kind of being referred to the community as Boatgate because it seems like it's where the romance is gonna culminate, but we don't know. So every time I see this pier or this, like outlook onto the sunset, Boatgate is all I can think about. So, we'll get there. We'll get there soon enough. But still, take the camera. Take that Polaroid. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh, it actually looks more weathered now. That's a cool touch. Although, Max, you really need to look after your camera.
The
Polish
selfie
it.
I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
Oh, good job you took that, Max. For reasons we'll find out. That's a really good selfie. I've never seen a Polaroid selfie look that good. But also, very good detail that the bottom of her hand is on the camera because, yeah, you try and hold the Polaroid Now Generation 2 camera. You try and hold that for a selfie and not get your hand in the shot because you have to hold that red button there. Like, I'll show you. You have to hold that red button. It's not easy to do. It is not easy. In fact, you know what? Just for a bit, I've got one picture left in this. It's really bad pink film that's expired, so it won't look great, but I'm going to try it, and then at the end of the playthrough, we'll see how it looks, and I'll prove my point. So here we go. I'll write on it like YouTube playthrough. Boom. Let's see. Prove my point. We'll prove my point. I guarantee you will struggle to find another Life is Strange reunion playthrough who is taking Polaroids in the middle of the damn playthrough. You know? But that's just what's special about my series, you know? Like and subscribe. Let's see how that looks in 20, 30 minutes. I'm going to be really interested. Or at the end of the episode. I don't know. Whichever I remember. The game's so gorgeous visually. The colour scheme and everything is so nice.
Time for your close-up.
Of yourself or of the sky? Yeah, we're doing the Vermont sky this time. Yeah, cool. Use up to open the camera. Yeah, because I believe now you can just get it out whenever you want while playing as Max, which is such a cool idea. Right. Okay. So, I don't want the sun to be in the centre. I want it to be kind of a bit off-centre. I think that's... Yeah, I like that. Oh, look at that. That's a cool little thing. Double exposure. Oh, reference. We don't need double exposure for this, though. Save. I like that. That's cool. The most funny thing about this game is going to be how much, like, film she just has on hand. It's a hassle to carry Polaroid film. Well, unless you've got a big bag like she has, in fairness, so maybe not. What? Oh, Moses is texting. Are you back? Are you safe? Of course I'm safe, still on the road. What's going on? Stay away for now. There's some kind of attack on campus. What's happening? You okay? I'm headed to the observatory. There are students trapped. It's a fire spreading quick, really bad. Stay away. I'll let you know when it's clear. No, I'm coming to help. I'll be there soon. Stay safe. Whoa, here we go.
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
I know oh my god, she hit the gas. Yeah, the thing that I'm really thinking about right now is the time recording this, I'm only going to be playing the first like 3 or 4 hours before I go to sleep. I am not going to want to stop playing this, man. I'm going to want to pull an all-nighter. I can't for the sake of like just actually having some sleep, but I just know. Oh, man. Man. Oh, that's bad. You can see the flames quite clearly already. Must have been quite a good bit more of a drive to get her back to the campus then. Then again, the sun was setting.
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose.
So what are you going to do, Miss Caulfield? What is your plan? Killers?
This is so horrible.
Ooh.
The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean?
See, this is one of the things I'm most interested in by this game. The Abraxas Society is like this game's Vortex Club. What is that? What's with the neon? Oh, they're like, what do you call them? Like party things where like you snap them and they light up, the neon tubes. Cheese toes! Like Cheetos. Yeah, like the Abraxas Society is like this game's Vortex Club, or this like Caladan's Vortex Club. And it always just felt in the last game that they weren't very well developed. There was that puzzle box. I don't even remember how that finishes, but
what happened
it just,
here?
yeah, it felt like they were trying to build something, and it feels like this game they're really going to go into it, which I'm excited about.
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont?
Fremont,
All
okay.
the students are down here. Fuck!
A passionate cop who cares about lives. Good man.
Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Yeah. Go, man. Go and save some people. Do some good stuff. Don't just stand there. Not someone in my live chat saying, okay, that's how we know this story is fictional. Oh, moving swiftly onwards. Let's see what we got.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
That was another thing. It said, like, at the end of Double Exposure, whether Loretta, like, still pursues her stories as, like, dogmatically as she did before, whether she's, like, learned to kind of take a step back. Like, does that choice matter? I don't know. Stop the lies.
Where did all this come from?
What are the lies about? If that's Reggie. No, it's not. I was going to say, I swear I recognize the voice. Oh, God. How are you in there when it's locked by a chain? What the hell happened? Come on, Max. Come on. How are there people in here and it's all boarded and chained up? What the hell caused that? Move faster. Okay. Oh, right, like I need something to break the chains. Okay. Now, I gotta find out. Can I? Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, it's back! Although I think I just undid part of the game. I might have just undone some of the...
time, but this fire is too far back to stop.
Oh, actually, yeah, let's just rewind fully. Let's go all the way back. Give us as much time as possible.
My rewind powers are working, but they won't let me go back far enough.
I will admit, it's a tiny bit strange to say in the intro video that her rewind power is back. I feel like it should have been a momentous moment for her to actually be like, let's rewind. I feel like that should have been a more, like, immediate, like, more noticeable thing here, but that's beside the point. That's a nitpick.
Security, there's students trapped in the atrium.
No shit, you need to clear out now.
Okay. So wait, am I just not meant to help them now? I thought I was meant to. Okay, I guess not.
The whole campus is burning.
What the hell caused this? I know we're gonna figure it out, but like, what caused this?
Help!
I'm not gonna pretend like I don't know this. We've seen the trailers.
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Not the camera, Max! How could you? Oh, that would make me sick, seeing a camera doing that with a photo. Oh, burning hot. Yeah.
Hurry, the roof is caving in.
I don't think you're going to be able to get in there. I think it's going to have to be watching him die at this point. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, that vibration was insane. Oh, my God. Shit.
No. No. No.
What's on the photo?
Come on. Come on.
She's got the old selfie. Don't know where the other one is that was attached to the camera.
I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Here we go. Please make me do it. It would be so cool. Please make me do it. No? You won't make me do it this time? I love the focusing. Ah, damn! I love doing the little focusing minigame on the photos. It's a shame they didn't make you do it here. But I guess they want to set up the story, so they're kind of like pushing us into it fully.
No smoke. No screams. I did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Life is Strange Reunion. 3 days to figure out what happened with that fire.
I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences.
Yeah, this is the problem. Every time you mess with time, it messes back.
What have I done?
The butterfly, come on! You couldn't be less subtle. Beautiful.
It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Okay.
I love me a good bit of
Maybe I
screenshot
shouldn't
potential.
Come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up.
It's not unlikely.
Maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was.
Do you remember how Life is Strange 1 ended, Max?
I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something.
Man. And here we go. Press B to leave anytime. I know, I want a good screenshot game. There was a really good shot a minute ago and I want to grab it, but yeah. Oh, man. I mean, obviously, like, there's a little thing here of, like, knowing a bit of the plot. So, like, the opening hours are the things we already know. You know, that's just kind of synonymous with any Life is Strange game. You know, the worst case of it was Life is Strange True Colors, which I adore, don't get me wrong. That game is incredible. But it always did irk me a little bit that the entire first chapter of that game was building up to Gabe dying. And that was like the first thing they told you in the first trailer. And I was like, I kind of wish I hadn't known that. I guess it's just like a part of, you know, whether you like follow the marketing for the games or go in blind. But you always have that with these games, like Double Exposure, we knew Safi was going to die. But the joy of that game was that happened in like half an hour. And we were just full send. That was great. And here, the fires happened in what? Well, for me, more like 40 minutes, but I'm taking my time, baby. I'm enjoying it, okay? I intend to. Right.
What did I do?
It's one hell of a position to be sat in, Max.
This photo. It feels like a lifetime ago.
You said that at the lighthouse.
I was going to see Moses.
Oh my God, Max. You are doomed to repeat yourself.
It's the physicist who studies time travel.
Damn right. I love Moses.
And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it.
Also, Caledon is just gorgeous this time of year. The colours and the trees are beautiful. You didn't get any of this in Double Exposure because it was all white. What? Oh. So, this is what I was wondering. Is this, like, overlapped, like, double exposed with the photo that was, like, pushing out of the camera? I wonder. Because I wonder what happened to that photo. We saw it made a point to show you it was like spluttering out of the camera. There's got to be a reason for that. Unless it was just, you know, cinematic. I don't know. Moses? I'm assuming you're calling Moses. Oh, Hazel.
Hi, Hazel.
Oh, God.
Max, big night tonight. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I can't go.
Sorry, something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
Yeah, it's not
No,
that.
It's not that.
But you can't really tell her because she's going to think you're crazy. What's going on with the ceiling on that? Oh, is that like repair damage from the storm still? Maybe. She noticed there was a roof on one of those buildings that looked a bit kind of patched over. It's such a small thing and should not matter in the grand scheme of things, but I really like that we're in the same setting and it's just a completely different season. I honestly feel like it's making me appreciate the visuals of Caledon so much more now that it's not just
So
white everywhere.
peaceful.
Snow's gorgeous, but
For
look at the colour, man. Look at the colour. The Everett Observatory and Planetarium. We didn't see this lobby in... Oh, meet Moses for hot chocolate. This man loves his hot chocolate.
Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Okay, and we've got new things. Loretta is texting us. Okay. Just checking, is everything okay? Oh no, we're messaging her. Yes, Mask, why'd you ask? No real reason, but please tell me if there's anything dangerous going on with you. None more than the usual. Again, what is this about? Nothing, I promise, just checking in. Thanks for the super weird check-in, I guess. So there's two new journal pages. Well, these ones are more summing up things that we know has happened. So I might check in on these later. We don't need to read these ones. Not as urgently, anyway. Press right to quickly view your main objective. Oh, right, it's already on screen, so I don't need to press it again, I guess. I guess when it disappears, if I press it again, it'll... Yeah, bring it back up. Cool. Good to know. Oh, photo op. Oh, that's what the icon was for in the settings earlier. Yo! Oh, I can walk around with the camera! God, I realised that is like not a revolutionary thing in games, but it is in Life is Strange. I like it. Ah, I am gonna go crazy with this little thing. Found a collectible. Hey! One giant leap. Okay, so... something to do with the moon, Neil Armstrong, or a rocket. It's gotta be something around here, right? Surely.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Would there be a photo icon, though? There would be, right? Surely. Just moon. Oh, so I can't... Oh, I can't save the photo if it's not a collectible, but I can just take pictures if I want to. Okay, sure. Suppose I could just take a screenshot, couldn't I? It's nice, again, little details. It's nice seeing other chunks of the building that I didn't last time. This is one thing that's interesting about a game like this, is that obviously they're using a lot of assets that already exist in double exposure, but already you can see they're not just completely carbon copying it. Because, you know, Max was stood outside this building at the start of double exposure. The scene where you're rescuing Moses from Alderman, this area is all in here, but that section there was off limits. It just makes the world feel a bit more lived in if you're seeing some bits you know and other bits you don't. I like that a lot. It's a very small thing, but it means a lot to me. Someone else's classroom, that. And I was like having a little wonder. I can't go in through this door. It's always the other door for Moses. Never stop looking up. But if I do that, how am I supposed to play the game, guys? I can't... I'm trying to control Max. Where's the door? Is that the door? That's not the door. Where's the door? Is that the door? They told me to never stop looking up. I forget it. Oh, the door's shut. That's why. Never mind.
Dr. Jordan, he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings.
Who's Owen?
Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is...
God, that's gonna look weird. Who is this woman and why is she hugging the man I'm praising about his abilities?
Well, very highly regarded.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were
Yeah, not for Moses. He probably saw her like 2 hours ago.
Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Oh, nice!
Job offer. I remember.
You remember? Yeah, but that's because...
I mean...
Yeah, they don't... You shouldn't... Yeah, that you know that from like 3 days... Like 3 days in the future. You've gone back. Okay, I figured it would happen. Yeah, praise him. I figured it would happen.
It's a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best.
Yeah, we love Moses. I love this dude. He hasn't got the white stripe in his hair. Okay.
I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
President Teller.
Real investment
So he is the new president of the school. Okay.
With 4
Not Yasmin.
departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Big words. What about, like... Yeah, I was going to say, if you're focusing on the science, then what about the arts?
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize.
Oh, dear.
Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
Oh, dear. It's not an easy A. Rewarding participation is such a cop-out. It's not an easy
Everyone
A.
who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Alright, who do you think you are? I thought I liked you.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free.
Hang on, she was teaching as the artist in residence.
It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Oh, you're an arsehole. Cool, gotcha.
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Can we rewind and undo it and, like, use his words against him? Is that possible?
Just contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Moses' face!
That guy is just dying.
That's great.
You already knew about my job offer.
Oh, here we go.
But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today.
He just knows! I love him! I love this man!
From Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
Oh my god. I love when people are just so in it. I love it. Safer alternative, for sure.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the gallery show went great.
Incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
I think that is half the selfie and half the photo when it was burning down.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
Bro's just judging her photography. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's relevant, Moses. Be honest. Be honest. He knows you.
Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, that's got to be a weird thing to be told.
Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies.
Oh.
Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I tried.
A little
but
bit.
I couldn't save anyone.
Oh, I wonder. Okay, that's just a little thing. I wonder if I hadn't pressed the rewind button, would she have said something different there? Because that felt like it jumped to a different video. I feel like I just kind of spot these things, but if so, that's a nice touch. I mean, I won't know until I replay the game, and I'll make sure not to rewind them. But I'm intrigued.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start?
Tell those people to stop throwing a frisbee outside the window
Just laugh at us. We should act
before they
normal.
smash something.
Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion.
Ruh-roh.
Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
What do you mean?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
What? He's got a board? Bro's got a Time Dojo board. I didn't think I could love Moses more. And yet here we are. Practice rewind. Ooh, this is a cool idea.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Okay. Examine the whiteboard.
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together.
Wow, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. Blimey. Okay. Tests.
No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
Okay. August 2nd looks like, yeah, the American dates. August 2nd, attempted to capture footage of subject during a teleportation test using infrared camera. As expected, footage showed hot spots at subjects starting and ending positions with a slight change in atmospheric temperature consistent with subject's path across the room. No testing on the 9th. On the 16th, repetition testing. Subject broke, rewound, and unbroke the same mug 20 times. No nosebleeds or fatigue. No future repetition tests as per subject's request. Yeah, well, after 20 times, I think you've had enough. 23rd of August, no testing. Okay. 30th of August, discuss plans for future tests. Monthly check of subject's vitals, no changes. 6th of September, no testing. 13th of September, testing the upper limits of subject's rewind window. Subject and tester set a timer for 10 minutes. When alarm sounded, subject rewound as far back as she could without strain. Average rewind time after 5 attempts was 5 minutes and 42 seconds. No nosebleeds or fatigue. This is so cool. I mean, you got a bit of this in the original game, obviously, because Chloe was like, let's exploit your rewind power and see what we can do with it. But I kind of like the scientist's angle of, like, actually testing this shit.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section.
Oh, yeah, whoops. Safe. Rewinding 5 minutes or less. Rewinding with objects. Small changes made in the past. Rewinding in front of others. Why don't people notice when Max teleports? Perceptual completion. The influence of schemers. Yeah, I've always wondered that. I guess it could be a bit like a perception filter in Doctor Who, where it's like, you know, things don't look quite as they should, but your brain just kind of, like, ignores it, just for the sake of, this would look weird if I thought about it, so let's not think about it. Untested timeline shifting, no evidence of other timelines seen since the merge, okay? Avoid photo jumping or large changes made in the past. Speaking of photo jumping, that's the game photo. Okay, so again, pink film, but it came out, and my hand wasn't on it nearly as much as Max's, so that's cool. And actually, the game one's come through a bit more now. It's not quite as overexposed, slightly, but that's cool. Got a couple of Polaroids. Pink film because it's really old and I didn't keep it refrigerated because I'm an idiot. Refrigerate your film, people. But there you go. I've got no more pictures in that camera now. I've got a pack of film downstairs. Maybe I'll take more in later bits of the playthrough. It'd be funny, but yeah. Okay. Theoretical new powers.
After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in
Oh, that would be cool. Especially if they're not told us about it in the the trailers and stuff. Fast forward, tailored rewind, rewinding one item, area, person, but not the rest. Well, that would be interesting because when she had the timeline merging thing, she could move objects between timelines. So it's not a big leap away from that. That could be good. Photo jumping into photos Max isn't in. Some success in the past, but inconclusive, possibly unsafe. Or photo jumping into photo remaining indefinitely, unsure of ramifications, won't test. Yeah, whenever she did that in the first game, you could kind of see the bounds of the photo, so she probably couldn't live there indefinitely. Discovering and shifting to other timelines, splitting the timeline in two again, no plans to test could kill Safi. Actually, wait, yeah, that's a point. She went back in a photo. Then again, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe that was a gameplay. Actually, maybe that was more of a gameplay thing. Because when she rewound time, if she sacrificed Chloe, she just lived in that world having rewound it. And she's living in the world now having rewound into a photo, so yeah. Okay. Splitting the timeline into two again could kill Safi. Speaking of...
People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all.
The perfect storm. Caledon's unanswered question. What's the topic? Caledon graduate student falsely reported dead. Police blame computer error. Wow, yeah, so they'll have thought she was dead and then not. Local meteorologists are struggling to explain how a Category 3 storm could strike the area with no warning last week, but as the town of Lakeport struggles to rebuild, even stranger questions are coming to light. Caledon University graduate student Safia Llewellyn-Fayyad was seen on campus on the same day that Lakeport police were interviewing suspects regarding her death. This reporter remembers reading Llewellyn-Fayyad's obituary in this very paper, though electronic records from that day have become corrupted and inaccessible. Interviews with Caledon students and faculty revealed further discrepancies. None of them had any memory of Llewellyn-Fayyad's death, although some recalled seeing a flower-covered memorial on campus in the previous week. Llewellyn-Fayyad was unavailable for comment. Yeah, because she's disappeared. We have a calendar.
Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet.
I love how involved he is. It's so good.
I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part.
I love these two together. They're so good. Oh, God. I'm so sorry if, like, me reading every single detail is the most annoying thing for someone watching a playthrough who wants to just see me go through the story, but I said this in my preview video, like, it's one thing I love about these games as opposed to, like, Dispatch, which I've said before, I never want to put something down to big something up. This is purely a comparison point, and I liked Dispatch. But my main dislike of that game was that you just progressed linearly through the story. There was no time to explore the world, talk to people in optional ways, get to know things, do world building. And it's something I think these games thrive on, especially when they're already basically like watching a film anyway. As a game, you want to have that extra bit where you can peer in. And I love that these games have that.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
He's not that old. He could still do it. Yeah, exactly.
Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment.
See, it's interesting. They're making an effort out of, like, testing a rewind. Then again, actually, they've been testing it the whole time. I get it. Like, in hindsight, like I said, it was weird that it was just like, oh, she can rewind again now at the start of the game. But seeing it in context here, I get it. I get what they're going for. It kind of needs to be a more established thing for where they're going with Moses. Fair. Right, so, take.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
What?
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Okay.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
And I'll have to rewind time to get it right. Gotcha. Okay. Learn who killed the... Oh, right. So if I rewind, then when I take the card... Right, gotcha. Learn who killed the swordmaster.
Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fireflinger did the deed.
That would make sense. But there might be more to it. Moses' computer.
Moses is so passionate about physics.
Oh, God. The
As
idea
far
of
as
that
I
is
can
making
tell,
my head hurt.
Physics is just loading screens.
No, it's video games too. Especially play Sonic 06. I see integration on there, and it's giving me flashbacks to maths at university. Oh.
Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
She's asking probably about Chloe there, but I mean, again, their relationship's not perfect. The amount of times Tony said he's going to come to Caledon and then hasn't done it. For whatever reason.
Safi's been radio silent for almost a year.
Oh, so it's been a year.
I
Okay.
wish I knew where she was.
Wow. So we must be just approaching winter again then, I guess. Right. Oh.
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
I was gonna say it's a big room for one guy. You have the fun of this entire. You have the run of this entire lab. Please leave my little. What is that? Fiefdom? This humble desk and computer. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I would love if there weren't any simulations running on this machine when I get back. We've never seen this Harold. Harold Saxon? Harold... I don't think I know any other Harolds.
Are you my mystery killer?
How would we know? Is there a hint on something I'm meant to pick up, or? Or is there just going to be a figurine I find that has the hint on it, maybe? No true samurai.
A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
Oh. I don't know. Anime. That's not the name of her. It just says like anime.
On this when I'm around. I miss Control Z.
Oh yeah, good point. She could run it back and be like, "Nah, you're about to mess that model up." Cherry tree. There's gonna be a statue up here, right? Oh, letter.
Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Moses, thank you for your card. My time at Caledon didn't end quite as I might have hoped, but I know that the school is in capable hands. I remember when Sophia first met you and how excited she was to make such a bright new friend. I hope that wherever she is now, she knows how lucky she is to have friends like you and Maxine. Yeah, well, I didn't help her, and Moses. I remember Moses saying when you made that choice, he's like, "I'm glad you stood up to her." That was one reason I also wanted to stick with it.
I really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster.
How I feel finally playing this game after waiting for 2 months. That is a sexy skeleton. Crazy sentence. I didn't think I'd be saying today. There's the schoolgirl.
Here she is.
Bingo.
What's your name, young
Mina Hiramatsu.
Mina Hiramatsu.
She looks
If
cool.
I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
The dodgy kettle.
Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open?
Yeah, because it was like an electric safety hazard. I remember that. All right, let's do it. Take the card, and it's Mina Hiramatsu.
Ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbiting no true samurai?
I like his face there. Like, oh, she's rewound. Okay, work with it. Work with it.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Oh, come on, mate. Get Moses what is locked in the cabinet. Okay. So, I assume, yeah, it's locked, so I'm not going to be able to pry it open or something. I'm going to need a tool of some kind.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
Okay. Oh, screwdriver. Let's just break into it. And then when we rewind, it'll be fine. And I'll have the screwdriver on me.
Probably just like stealing a bike.
I don't think that's the phrase, Max. I don't think that's the phrase, but, you know, your heart's in the right place.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Such a strange concept, isn't it? Yeah. That, like, time will go... Oh. Oh, dear. Did he set that up on purpose?
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
So you can't break it open with a screwdriver. Max is not affected by rewind. She retains facts and inventory objects. Rewind LT to undo breaking the mug. Yep, cool. Alright. So, what? I need something else to get in there, or am I gonna open it and know that it's there and, like, catch it? No, okay, cool.
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes.
Okay.
Need another plan.
Fair enough. So, what can we do? Moses is not going to help us. Of course he's not. He wants to test us. The devious, devious man. Why would I inspect the alien?
You're not my mystery killer. But I'm sure you have plenty of crimes to your name.
Cushion. Why would I move a cushion? Oh, put it under the door and it'll catch the mug. Cool. Very nice. Nice touch.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
The snort! Oh my god. Okay. Open sesame. Boop. Well, hey. Good stuff. One intact flaming mug. Oh, I've got a new text. Who from? What? I don't... Oh, wait, no, that's a conversation symbol. Never mind. I'm being crazy. I thought it was a new text, but that's not how it works. Moses. You're a mug. Sorry, here's your mug.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
We call it Twitter, Moses. Stand on the X. Right, are you about to drop something on my head or something?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses.
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Oh. Yeah, rewind full. Oh, right's the start? Okay.
Unplug the kettle.
Oh.
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Yep, unplug. Goodbye.
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark.
Yeah, you're a bit of an idiot for that. For a smart man, you're not very clever.
What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust.
Ooh.
And I'm already changing things.
That's
Interesting. Yeah.
Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today.
Never skip hot chocolate. Never do
Debrief
that.
when you're ready.
Debrief. Okay, well, I'm ready to debrief now. I don't think there's anything else I need to look at. So let's just go straight for it.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
Yeah, you just get a kettle that functions, fella. It shouldn't be that hard.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Seems to be taking it in his stride.
But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
Scared, probably.
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I mean, there's bound to be some consequences.
There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, some things course correct, but big things can't. Again, when you're a big fan of a show like Doctor Who, you just really start to compare things to that, but I just think fixed points in time versus things that aren't. You know, some things have to happen, and if you mess with them, that can screw up the timeline. A thing I wonder is, like, because obviously the idea of this game, as you've said in the things, like, some people can live and some can die at the end of the game. I wonder if the fire happens no matter what, and it's more of a case of you just being prepared for it rather than stopping it. Or maybe you can stop the fire altogether. I don't know. I don't know. What if we can't change it?
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from...
Oh, throwback.
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor.
Yeah, that was crazy. Saved the dad from dying in a car accident. The daughter ends up paralyzed.
Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Leads.
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Why wouldn't they?
Storm amnesia?
We need a better name.
Oh.
That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Oh, come on.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered.
You're kidding me. They don't remember it?
Everything was Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
Oh, that's a strange choice. Why have we done that? That's literally how double exposure ends. Time for me to be honest with you and tell you everything, and you're telling me now that no one remembers? Okay.
I was selfish.
I'll tell Amanda. We love Amanda. I've said this.
Scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Understandable. But
Because you're Moses Murphy, the
I
legend.
knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Yeah, now if they've forgotten, I can understand why not telling them again.
Especially
Oh,
Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone.
okay.
Every
More references,
conversation
please.
ended with, did you rewind that? Every argument started with, don't rewind this.
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again.
Oh, wait.
And I really was lying to her. And I couldn't live with that either.
Wait. So when Amanda says, sometimes I wonder why we broke up, she doesn't mean, oh no, my Amanda crumbs are gone. No, she doesn't mean I wonder why we broke up. Like, I wish, like, you know, I'm starting to come around to us getting back together. She means I physically don't remember why we broke up. Oh, Deck 9, why are you doing this to me? I thought we had Amanda and Max Crumbs. I'm really invested in this alternate plot with the romance.
Any regrets?
I definitely think they're set. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Yeah, no. Okay, sometimes, yeah.
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it.
I'm gonna have so much fun replaying this game. Let's go through all the options. I want to see what they
The only
say.
thing I know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
But it will extend the game's
this
length
time is
by
different.
rewinding a lot.
We can't stay locked in the past.
Uh-huh.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next?
Because to Max, she thinks
Why are you
Arcadia
so
Bay is still
calm?
destroyed. That could be important
Because things are
later.
different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do.
Suspects.
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
It was Loretta.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's
You
a
might not have known.
shapeshifter.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
It could be, but I doubt it. So I'm going to say
I still
no.
don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry.
Yes, she does. So what's
So-
next?
How do we stop a fire before it starts?
Move underwater.
Right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president.
Yeah, because Reggie's Abraxas president now, right? He doesn't seem like the president
Next time
type,
we learn
but...
anything, I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering.
What? Another one?
And Max, promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything.
Like she needs to promise
I
that.
know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
I don't know if she'll be able to with all this in mind. Oh. The game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Oh! So if you don't explore as much, you may not have as much information at the end. Oh, this I like. This I like a lot. Oh! Okay. Okay. Right. Now that's interesting. Still got a little bit more before we get to where I played in the preview build, I will say that much. So, it clearly was further in the game than I thought, but it wasn't that far, because I only saw Max and Chloe reunite. Please tell me I'm actually going to see her deliver a class. Don't skip it. I'm begging you. Don't skip it. Please don't skip it. I'm going to squeal. I want to see her actually teaching.
So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Ooh, don't introduce any variables that we don't need to, so change of topic.
You know, given my extreme lateness, I think we should jump right into the lesson today.
Oh.
I know.
Only 5 of them as well.
All the time we have for this. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light,
We're seeing her teach.
balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely.
Evidence of a fire.
It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Ooh. Oh. Call on Jeanette, call on Loretta, call on Reggie. I don't know who Jeanette is, but she's an option. I'm going Jeanette.
Janae, what do you think? Secrets.
That sounded like Max.
Deep. That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life.
Okay.
Human life, specifically. It's all...
Reggie is not impressed.
Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Well, I mean, a little bit, yeah. She's enjoying this.
I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe.
Okay. And whose picture am I going to take?
Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
It's like Barnyard where the animals are all peering out and he's teasing the mailman.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, Why was I selected for this demonstration?
You looked intriguing.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I?
Exciting, am I?
But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
Why are we being sassed?
Right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too.
Yeah. Are we both thinking of Moses?
Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Mmm. Let's have a look. Awkwardly. Wait, what's with the gnome? Why is the I'm going to keep the gnome in the shot. Boom. Aha. I'm going to try something here. Bear with me, folks. What happens if I double expose it? Okay, not what I thought.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yes, indeed. So, I'm not going to say much yet. I don't want to spoil things, but we're heading towards what I know from the playthrough, my preview. So, I'm just going to say I never got your name.
But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students? I almost forgot about
She's going to turn around and she'll be gone. Oh no, I was going to say like Batman or something. Look at the photo. Look at it again. Because I am suspicious.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
Yeah, I don't know if that's not going to encourage your students to take photos of people with the encounter you just had.
One of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure.
That's why I double exposed it. I thought it might be the same thing as in double exposure.
Hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire? That is alarming.
Very much so.
Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
Also, noticing that there's been no Chloe for like an hour.
Which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Then again, I can understand that like they need to set up the story more with Max and then Chloe can come barging in. I thought from the preview it wasn't 50-50 Max and Chloe. Seems like the game's just continuing to prove that. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, right, yeah, saw Safi. Yeah, okay. So they're basically saying that it is Safi. Okay, cool. Yeah, there was a mention of this in the preview that we were... it was a spoiler, so I didn't really want to be going into it. I don't think anyone went into it. I don't know how much I can say on that, but you can get where I'm going with that. So yeah, that was a plot point that I knew about from the preview that I wanted to try and avoid until we saw it in the game. So yeah, it seems that they're basically confirming it. That is indeed Safi shapeshifting. At least it seems like it. It could be that there is a twist that I don't know about, but I'm pretty sure it is Safi. Anyway, I'm still processing everything we just talked through, but I want you to know how glad I am that you've given us a chance to change something. We'll figure this out together. Okay, you're amazing, and I'm so glad that we're friends, and also I think I just saw Safi. That's a surprising new variable. You didn't see her the last time you taught this class? No, I changed one tiny thing about how I introduced the subject, and there she was. I see. And I'm a butterfly with very big wings. Have to go back to class, just thought you should know.
Amanda is coming tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight...
Are we working a joke for tonight? What's funnier, the magician or the birthday magician? Can I get any more context? No way, I know you can't come tonight, but you're going to see me perform someday, no spoilers. In that case, the magician sounds punchier, besides I assume all magicians do birthdays anyway. Thank you, keep prepping for your fancy NY trip. Don't forget to pack a cigarette holder or a reticule, whatever that is. You know the art world so well. I do like those two. Right, so what am I meant to be doing? Learn about the fire while helping students. Okay. So yeah, we need to try and explore, like, this is going to be a thing now where you're going to want to explore every nook and cranny of every area. Oh, collectible. Well, photo. Squirrels! Love me some squirrels. Look at that. Aw, look at that.
Don't mind me. Just admiring the cuteness.
But that means I think I missed the one giant leap collectible. Damn. Disappointing of me. Washed off graffiti.
Whatever graffiti was here before. Clearly someone wanted it gone right away.
Stop and plop. Oh my god. You okay there, fella?
I remember helping 3 students last time.
Whatever you're on, I don't think I want to be on it. Oh, impeach Pres Tessa. Is it Teller?
Like I'm not the only one with concerns about our new leadership.
Hmm.
Bow, 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 bow.
Oh.
Coming through. Bow, 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 bow.
Okay, what is this guy on?
Bow. Sploosh. Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow.
Yeah, Max, walk away while it's still safe. Please.
Boom. Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow.
You know, maybe if we save everyone else, it wouldn't be so bad if this place did burn down now. What the hell? Is bro okay? Okay, let's just move swiftly onwards. I want to keep checking the area. I want to see what else we have to offer first. Snail statue. Sit at the snail statue. No. Max. Trespassing on school grounds? What? She did that in such like a childish way. God, I love her. So now we're just chilling against the snail.
First it was artist in residence. Now it's instructor. If I keep going like this, soon it'll be Professor Caulfield.
That would go hard as hell, though, in fairness. That would go hard as hell.
I point my camera at whatever scares me the most. In high school, it was myself. Then it was being alone. Now...
It's funny, when I was doing teaching placements myself... Oh, she's still talking, sorry.
There's nothing scarier than being an authority figure. But instead of hiding behind the camera, now I have to step in front of it. And despite everything, I love it. I love the students. I love this place. And I will not let it burn down if I can stop it.
Damn right. It's funny, because, like, when I did my teaching placements years ago, before even Double Exposure came out, like... You have to be very careful, obviously, with your privacy. You want your, like, social media accounts to be, like, as concealed and private and locked as possible. I mean, mine were anyway, realistically, and they still are now. But I did make sure I changed my last name on a few places. And fun fact, when I did change it, I changed it to Caulfield. So there's something really weird now about me doing that before any of the stuff of Max coming back, like her becoming a teacher, and now her being, or heading towards Professor Caulfield. That's a really weird thing for me mentally to get my head around, that like I kind of almost predicted it without predicting it. It's strange. It's really strange. Sorry, I can't help myself. But I have been thinking about that. It is a bit of a weird thing. Another collectible! Ooh. Listen, I will do whatever photography I can. I enjoy it. It's cool. Nice. Very nice.
No judgment. I don't like to share my fries either.
No, get your own.
Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her.
A study of art history. I want to keep looking around first. What's Squidward's house doing here? Anything interesting? No? Okay. Squirrel.
Ah, the banner-tailed gray squirrel. aka Cirrus carolinensis. One of the many fascinating things you pick up while going on a hike with Moses.
Newspaper, here we go.
President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, I'm a fan of the current original Caledon.
Caledon 2.0 development plan ready to break ground. President Teller describes plan as ambitious yet critical for ensuring Caledon's future. 4 new buildings, 35 acres of development, completion slated for 2032. What year are we in this game? Double Exposure was set in 2023, right? Or 2024, sorry. So that would mean this would be set in 2025, I guess? It's 1 year later. I don't know. And there was also a pamphlet. I don't know if that's got any information.
Why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat?
Innovation, cutting edge, tech and business leadership. It does actually. Oh wait, no, yeah, that come and see what the new Caledon has in store for you. Yeah, it does sound a bit murder housey. Bulletin board, anything on here?
Amanda has gone all out putting this event together to support Lakeport. And now that I'm still around, I get to be there to support her.
Yay!
I didn't even notice this last time. But I'm sure paying attention now.
Ooh! Extreme fire alert issued for Lakeport County. Until the warning is lifted, avoid open flames, fireworks, tossing cigarettes, or any flames in high vegetation areas. Interesting.
Is this what that protest was about? The Abraxas house?
The corrupt campus administration, illegal student displacement, the demolition of the Abraxas house.
Loretta is certainly making waves with her Abraxas podcast. And plenty of enemies.
Loretta Rice, Abraxcast. Caledon's first podcast dedicated to exposing the secrets of the Abraxas Society. New episodes weekly. No thanks, I'd rather listen to Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast. If you don't know, that's a Doctor Who podcast I have. I realise I need to explain that joke because some people won't actually get that. How many mentions of Doctor Who have we had in this first episode of the playthrough? Is that 3 now? Crikey. Time rewinding really brings it out of me.
All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience.
Oh, I thought you were making that out. No, I'm making it up. It says it.
I think I count.
Yeah. Well, so what? Is there a rock? Can I put a rock on it? Oh, I did not mean to rewind. I hope that's not undoing anything. It's just a moment of calm. That's fine. Girl with balloons.
With the fab closed from the storm damage, they moved a lot of the art out here.
Oh, Fine Arts Building's just closed altogether. It's another area I won't get to play in from the old game. It's interesting. Like I said, I'm glad there's an emphasis on showing us some new places rather than just completely rehashing the old ones. Oh, another collectible. Blimey. I feel like we're going to have to go back to a Chloe section at some point soon. I wonder if...
like Caledon has a new artist in residence.
Yeah. I wonder if, yeah, like, see, end of the school week and one giant leap. So there's actually one more here, I guess. One more photo op somewhere around here. Why are they all looking at gnomes? What is that about? Why are we looking at gnomes, people? Is there a reason for this? There's gnomes everywhere.
I remember helping Reggie, Jeanette, and Loretta last time.
I know you did, Max. We're busy.
I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo. Chloe tried to get me into D&D.
Oh, did she?
It seemed fun, but I could never make it through the rules without getting a headache.
Why are there so many gnomes? Me going into the Underdark in Baldur's Gate 3? I don't... Okay. I'm so confused why there are so many gnomes in this garden. It's crazy. So there's one more collectible, something to do with the end of the school week in the area. I wonder where it is. She's got the same camera as well. I wonder if that's like the kind of the standard issue camera, you know how like they sometimes recommend specific kit for you to do classes? Maybe she recommends the same Polaroid. Yeah, I know, Max. I'm exploring the world. Let me.
No Fremont house anywhere on this map. Maybe it's off campus.
Could be. Could be. Oh, is that book there anything useful? What's that? Or is that Jeanette's book? Might be Jeanette's. Let's help at least somebody. It might open up some options. Let's help Jeanette. I'm intrigued. She's the only one I don't know out of the ones that like they're putting emphasis on.
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Ooh. Oh, I like that. I quite like that. It's a cool shot. Vulnerable and fragile, raw and powerful. I think more raw and powerful.
You create a sense of raw power that's really compelling.
Yeah, that's a cool shot.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Is one of my favorite things about being able to rewind, to use words to like use them against people technically,
Let me
but
see that photo.
Well, okay.
so I'm gonna say instead.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Just do me a favor.
She looks a bit uncomfortable saying that. I think some of the mocap might not have worked
Focus
perfectly on
more
her
your
face.
subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
Cool. Oh, Professor Miha? Meha?
Hey, Professor Miha.
Miha.
Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
Oh, it was her.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Hey? What?
Professor Miha. I mean, Rati.
Oh, change the name.
Such a good colleague.
Okay. Okay. Maybe they then rather than she. I might have messed up there. Where? Mouse statue. That's cool. Do you know what? I know I meant to look for more evidence, but like I'm also like, what's the school week thing? What's the photo? I want to get that.
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Maybe I can help.
Preppy student. Okay. Oh, there it is. Boom. Let's go. Last collectible. Oh, it didn't work. What? Like that, maybe? Oh, there we go.
Everyone's used to me and my camera by now.
Damn, so I got all but one of the collectibles in this section. That is irritating. Reggie, what's up?
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Don't stare.
Okay.
What, you got the hots for him?
The guy I see at the gym.
Oh, he is.
A few times, but he's still very much a stranger.
So not dating Vin then? Because I thought that might be where they were heading with that. Not a pickup tool. Break the ice. Relax him.
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here goes. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody.
Max, maybe don't make it so obvious that you're listening.
No, but it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but
Oh, dear Lord.
no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one.
Oh, he's drowning out there, Max. Save him. Save him.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media.
Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near him then. Get rid.
Finger gunned him? Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
I was going to say, can we rewind with each of them to make things better? But what would rewinding here do with Reggie? What difference is that going to make? Like, the guy doesn't believe in analog media.
Find a subject yet?
Skip, here we go. Oh. So what, just try the opposite one? Okay, not a pickup tool.
It's a
Give it a whirl.
camera, Reggie. Not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
Hinge? Sorry.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks.
Yeah, he's going to bumble around trying to flirt with the guy before the whole
Going in.
school turns into a Tinder box. Insert other dating apps that I don't know the names of here.
Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No.
Oh, wait, I think I know what's happening here. I think I know what's happening. I think I need to speak to the guy first to, like, cool him down before Reggie goes and talks to him. Is that what? Yeah, okay, right, I'm on board now.
Oh, there.
General Kenobi. He's got my hair. What the hell? She just looks a bit like me, actually. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I mean, hang on. My hair is, like, probably flat from also Blue Streak. Hello. Life is Strange moment. But, like, kind of matching. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't find Reggie attractive, so it's not a one-to-one. Actually, then again, he didn't find Reggie attractive. Maybe it is a perfect match. What the hell? That's crazy. Guess your major.
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communication.
Oh, that was not the voice I expected. I'm in communication.
Thanks anyway.
Yeah, but it's a power I can use when I go whoosh. Guess your major. I wonder what your major is. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Did I... Wait. Do I get Reggie to...
Hey,
oh, hang
Reggie.
on.
Let me guess.
Ah!
Working up the courage to ask that student to
God, I love the way this works. I've missed this so much.
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. He's a communications major, so communicate about communication.
Great tip, Max. Say something other than communication.
That could work.
I want to communicate how good you look through this photo.
Thanks, Max.
Oh.
Going in.
Bloody hell. You haven't made an impression yet. Don't run before you can walk.
Hi. I'm Reggie.
Okay, focus, Reggie, focus!
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along.
Let's not push it, Max. You don't want to go too far.
I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets.
Simple. Look and then rewind. Job done.
I probably have time to help one more student.
Here we go.
Oh, this is a weird party.
Party prep. Wine fountain, get from mum. Finish playlist, set up speakers, boxed wine, solo cups, masks, caps, eggs, skulls, 100 candles, assorted pumpkins. Ah, we saw a little teaser of this at Future Game Show, right? The party that Max and Chloe are trying to get into with the masks. That must be this.
Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
Owen meeting prep. Be respectable, firm. Hall of Secrets does not exist. Inspection will continue as planned. Must be allowed to reoccupy in 4 weeks per court order. Convince Loretta to stop podcast. Owen meeting notes. Must give access to Hall of Secrets. Inspection may be halted. Will never reoccupy house. Going to be demolished. May commit to new Abraxas housing contingent on my cooperation. Do you want to be remembered as the president who ended Abraxas? Fuck. Might be able to stop Loretta podcast. So the only thing he could change was possibly the podcast. Reggie, you got to work, man. You got to work on your planning skills, your execution of plans. All right, let's go help Loretta. Marlon. Oh, okay.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
Way too loud.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member.
Loretta, not on the class time, okay? Not on my clock. On your own clock. Not the assignment, not your podcast. What?
This is class, Loretta. Not your podcast.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
Campus March, because she was involved in that somehow.
Question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No. I'm not planning any march.
Ooh,
parade,
but there was a poster for one merely
any
3
other
days
kind of
later.
Understood.
Or 2 days, technically, like time. Like she comes back on the Sunday, right?
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
No, I really couldn't care less.
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
Didn't even need to rewind for her.
Shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
She's got her AirPod in.
I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
I wouldn't still cooperate after she was being so rude. Back to where class started. Okay. Well, you know what? I got one of my big critiques from Double Exposure answered. In the first section of the game, we taught a class. Good stuff. Wait. Is this not where I'm meant to stand? Oh. Check cameras. What? Oh. Yeah, so they do just have loads of these particular Polaroids. Wait, she had 5 students, so shouldn't all the cameras be taken out?
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes.
I'm not so sure, Max. Maybe you'll find out
It's
soon
almost
enough.
the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay.
Friday, October 11th, 2013.
I used to dread being with Chloe at this time
Was it
of year.
2015? No, 2013.
Now I dread being without her.
You don't get it. This
Oh, here we
Fremont
go.
House shit isn't a joke. If word got out,
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire?
Yeah, but how are you going to figure it out? Again, get the info, rewind maybe? I don't know.
How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
End class at the camera case when I'm ready. Okay, alright. But I can optionally eavesdrop on the call. Well, I'm going to eavesdrop on the call. Of course I am. But do I just... Oh, can I sit somewhere? Is there a place I can be where it sounds like I'm... Oh, come on, Loretta! I should have known! Is she really tapping his call? Is she able to hear it?
Ah, Max! You scared me.
You should be scared.
I scared you? You're the one spying.
And you're the one going along with it.
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Well, yeah, listen. I could always rewind, couldn't I?
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont house isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta.
Yeah, don't turn around, buddy.
Asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me?
It's not exactly subtle her being sat there with a giant spying microphone.
Oh, we'll talk tomorrow then.
Okay. Don't feel like we learned too much from that,
Do I
but...
really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
Do you know, I think we do. I think we do want that. I think Loretta could be very useful in that case. If she gets the feeling we're looking into things more, she might well try and be more
He's
involved.
not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
Right. Let's end the class.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Where did you come from?
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too.
Oh, we're on good terms. Okay, good.
This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
Oh, I love literal lines like that. Come on, gotta say it.
Lately, I feel like everything is on fire, and I'm the only one who can put it out.
You just summarized my career in academia. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents,
Oh.
I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
Good, good. Thank you, Yasmin.
That's a major relief.
Good.
She's being very cooperative.
Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia.
Yeah, maybe don't mention that we've just seen her. That might not be a very good idea.
In many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand.
I was going to say, does she have the same amnesia? I assume she doesn't because she was at the eye of the storm.
Sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
Hmm. I don't really know if one of those makes a difference, but...
I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
Hmm.
It feels good to be able to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still. For months afterwards, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media.
I'm surprised she'd answer any messages from her mum, considering how she feels about her.
Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Oh. Oh. Very on the nose, and that is a great shot after saying that. I love that. Yasmin in the dark, blurred out. Ooh. Okay, I'll go along with her for now.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
They might as well subtitle her as Safi at this point.
I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, strange that.
Sorry.
You gave birth to her about 30 years ago.
Going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Oh no, I thought, oh dear. Now you see, right, here's the funny thing with these games. It could just be an illusion, sure, whatever. But like, the thing with these games is that often these middle choices, these little ones as you go along, they have some short-term consequences, but they don't really matter that much in the grand scheme of things. But this is the end of Max and Chloe's story, and they have tried to make it clear that there's no big final binary choice so much as everything builds up from what you do throughout the game. So I feel like these choices might have more weight than they ever had. I.e., maybe picking this one choice over here would save Yasmin's life. Maybe she'll survive not knowing about Safi. I don't know. You know what I mean? It feels like these are more serious choices like now. Maybe that's just the placebo effect, but I really am wondering. And I honestly thought what I said to Safi there was just the choice and it was something subtle, but clearly it was not. So now I'm like, oh, I don't know. Admit to seeing her or say you don't know anything? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's safer to not say anything. But also, Yasmin's been good to me for some reason and is like offering to keep my job. she may not appreciate me lying to her. And I'm already on bad terms with Safi. Can I make it much worse? Then again, I did literally just tell her I would keep her secret and then immediately go against it. I don't know. Now I'm thinking that telling her something could lean us in the right direction. Like, it could be a good thing to keep everyone in the loop who we can. Call it a gut instinct. I'm going to admit to it. I don't know.
Her around campus.
I might get to rewind and see the immediate consequences, hopefully.
Sophia's here? Now? What did she say to you?
She definitely didn't want anyone to see her. She was sort of hiding in plain sight.
I see. Nevertheless, I am so relieved.
Please, don't let Sophie know I told you.
Of course. Of course. Thank you, Maxine. You are a true friend.
Ooh, I think this was the right call then. Then again, the one that feels like the right call might not be. I don't know. I'm doubting everything. I don't know. I don't know.
Yasmin was distraught about Sophie. But Sophie clearly didn't want me to tell her mom. This could turn out real bad.
Yeah, it could.
Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Sophie's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Oh, I've missed this. Let's have a look at the short-term consequences. Oh, that's a texture issue on Yasmin then. That was a bit weird. Okay. Where's she gone? Gotta play the whole scene out again, I guess. Right to the end. Oh, wow. A bit of an oversight to make me have to do all of this again. Right, let's see. Say you don't know anything.
I'm sorry. I am as in the dark as you are.
One of my favorite qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars.
Oh.
I see we are at an impasse. Perhaps in time you will learn something about Safia that you can share with me.
So she knows either way after this conversation.
Remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important in the rocky times ahead.
No, I'm sticking with it. I think telling is the right call.
Always a pleasure to see you, Maxine.
She saw right through us.
Did I just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic.
Yeah, no, I'm telling her. I'm telling her. 100% telling her. But really, they should let me, like, only rewind this a little bit. Oh, that texture. Ooh. I mean, to be fair, like, I have to be honest, the fact that they've put this game out in, what, 16 months is kind of crazy. It's a very rushed timeline to get this out, but, you know, if it works, it works. I'll take the odd texture issue, if everything else is fine. Probably should have not said, of course, to Safi that I keep the secret and then immediately admit it, but whatever. Right, done. Let's get out of here.
Choosing between so much going on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means, and Sophie.
Oh, those are the same bag pins. I didn't think they were. Unless maybe she changed her bag pins on the trip in America.
It's Amanda's
New York,
Open
sorry.
Mic benefited the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
And if that's the case, I think that means if it jumps to where I think it's about to jump, let's wait and see before I say anything. Okay, so before we go any further, this is now where I jumped in with the preview build. So I am fascinated because we're going to carry on playing as Max for a bit here. Interesting. There's not been very much Chloe early on. There's not been very much at all. But I think, based on what I have played so far, that is a good point to pause for the YouTube side of things. And it means I was basically right. That I did play Chapter 2 in the preview build. That was the full first chapter. So all I will say, very quick thoughts on that, is that, you know, there's a couple of things that have been very intriguingly set up. I'm surprised that Yasmin is so friendly with us. There are some things I wonder about in terms of previous choice and double exposure that just seem to have been course corrected. Whether Yasmin is present or not, whether Reggie's with Vin or not. And the fact that we're just back to rewinding time, I would have liked that to have been a more grand moment in the story, considering we just had a completely different power. And double exposure, as far as I remember, and I've played it about 4 times, did not like hint at the end that her rewind was back. You know? I understand for the point of the story that they want you to be like, oh yeah, it's back and we're working with it because it's important that Moses is fully keyed in for the sake of the story. I get that. But I would have liked some kind of grand moment that wasn't just in the story so far, bit like, oh, by the way, I can rewind again now. So, intriguing. But yeah, my only real concern so far is there's just not been enough Chloe. Considering it's a dual protagonist story, it's all been Max. And I figured, because I mean, obviously I know what's going to happen with Chloe in this next section. I figured there'd be more between when she pops up and what we saw at the start. It kind of feels to me like they knew. They were like, right, the first section's going to be very, very Max heavy. Let's start with Chloe so people remember that she is here. Because I really, really thought we'd see more of her. But there you go. So YouTube folks, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. I'm hopefully going to try and do the episodes daily, but we'll see. I'll see you very soon tomorrow with the next episode of Life is Strange Reunion. Twitch folks, we'll carry on in just a moment. Thank you all for watching. See you all soon. And thank you very much again to Square Enix for sponsoring the video. Until then, see you all soon. Take care. Once again, just at the end here, I want to thank Square Enix once more for sponsoring the video, because it does mean a lot. As I said earlier, you can check out the link in the description to pick up a copy of the game for yourself, and if you do it before May 5th, you get that classic Max and Chloe outfit pack included for free. And as I said earlier in the video, you'll be able to get the rest of the episodes of this playthrough hopefully once a day. Might be a slight delay in getting the second one out, but keep an eye out, and I'll try and blend them all together as naturally as I can so you can watch the rest seamlessly when they're all out on YouTube. Thanks for watching. See you all soon in part 2.